Hello! Today we're going to make a turkey out of construction paper. So first I'm going to draw kind of a bowling pin shape on the brown paper. And if it isn't perfect, it doesn't matter. It just should be smaller at the top, bigger on the bottom, and then you're going to cut that out. And cut your shape out. Before I glue down the body of my turkey, I'm going to make some feathers. The easiest way to make a feather, and to make a couple at a time, I'm going to fold my paper in half, and then I'm going to fold it one more time. Along this fold, I'm going to draw half of a feather. I'm going to have half of a feather that's going to come down this way and then go skinny. So there's half of my feather. When I cut this, I'll end up with two complete feathers. Now I have two yellow feathers. I'm going to also make some red feathers and some orange feathers. Now I have all my feathers cut out. I'm going to glue them to the back of my turkey form. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to put a little glue on them and attach them. And I'm just going to alternate. And you can actually put some glue on the back of the turkey and then just stick the feathers on it. And I want this one to stick out from the top. And they can overlap a little bit if you want. I'm going to go yellow again. And then I'm going to go red. Or orange. Okay, so now I have all my turkey's feathers stuck. Now I'm going to take my glue and just glue a little more down and around the edge of the turkey. And then up here on the feathers, on the top of the turkey's head. And then I'm going to flip this whole thing over, and I will have my turkey body with some feathers. Okay, the next part is to add the details to his head and also his feet. So let's do his feet first. So you could do orange or you could do yellow for your feet or your beak, or you can change it up. So if I'm going to do feet, since I have 2 feet, I'm going to fold my paper in half, and I'm going to draw the shape of the feet I want. Now, since my paper is folded, when I cut this out, I'll have 2, and that way my feet will be exactly the same. And then I just cut these 2 out. This is just a quicker way. See how I go around the shape sometimes and get the big piece of paper off? That way, then it's easier to go in and cut these little shapes. Okay, now I have my feet. And I'm going to put my feet, I think, like this. So I'm going to glue those underneath like that. Now I'm going to add a beak. So you can have a beak that sticks out from the paper, and that's kind of a fun beak to do. And all you do, once again, I fold my paper, and I draw a triangle right on the fold. And when I cut this out, I will have this shape that when I glue it down is going to look like a beak. Okay, so I'm going to glue that. I'm going to take some black and cut 2 circles from my black. Once again, I have my paper folded so that I don't have to worry about making 2 of the same. I can get two at the same time. I'm going to put some glue where I want those circles. Much easier than trying to put the glue on the circles. I'm going to press those down. Now, last thing I need to do is my wattle. That's that red piece. I'm going to take a scrap, and it's this little red piece that hangs from a turkey's beak, and that lets the turkey make that gobbling sound. So I'm going to make a wattle shape, and it's kind of a teardrop shape. With that teardrop shape, I cut this out like this. And there is my wattle. And I'm going to stick that kind of behind. And get some glue on it and not get glue on my counter. And I'm going to stick that behind my beak. So it's like that. Okay. Now the last thing, if you want to do some feathers, like a comb feathers on the top of his head, you can add that. Some turkeys have that as well. I know roosters have it. Maybe the boy turkeys have it. So some people put like little feathers on the top. And then you can decorate your turkey any way you'd like. And there he is. The turkey for Thanksgiving. Let's start your decorations.